Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another Breath of the Wild video. Let's play, episode. Anyway, in the last episode, you better go check it out before this one, but in the last one, we've been following Zido, or Zidon, something like that, over here to the Zora Palace and Zora's Domain, and we are right here now. We're entering it. We're in Zora's Domain. Let's get this on. Oh, there's a shrine inside. Oh. Whoa. I've been waiting for you, Link. Welcome. Behold the pride of my people, Zora's Domain. Now I shall introduce you to the king. Hurry, this way. So we're supposed to go... There's a Goron there! Huh. We'll have to talk to him later. Oh, this is a... Oh. This is a thing. This is a store. Ah. Alright, but where does it want us to go? Silver longsword. Let's see, what don't we need? I guess the rusty broadsword we can leave. Yeah. There we go. Now we've got this awesome new weapon. I want to check something though. I thought this was broken. Oh, I haven't broken it yet because I died. That's right. So I guess we're supposed to meet the king first, and then we can do the shrine afterwards. You are not... How do I get to the king? Come on. Hi to you too. I guess it's the staircases. We need to take the staircases up. You guys all... Oh boy. Yeah, where is Prince Sidon? There we are. It's like, what is this? Ah, you must be the Hylian that Sidon brought here, correct? You did well to come all the way here. I am King Delphron, ruler of the Zora. That object on your waist, is it not a Sheikah slate? Now I have gotten a good look at you. It is all too clear who you are. You are the Hylian champion, Link. Do not tell me you have forgotten me. The Hylian champion? You can't mean the Link? That champion? So that's where I've heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths. I cannot believe it. The Hylian champion Link has appeared before us. We have met numerous times, I'll have you know. Ah, so many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I had heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. Extraordinary. Come again? Sleeping, you say? Is that why you do not seem to remember me? But surely, you must remember my precious daughter, Mipha, right? Yes? Do you? Do you not? I cannot believe it! Have you truly forgotten my dear Mipha as well? You and Mipha were so close, yet you do not remember her. Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zora's domain. Do you see that statue? Does gazing upon Mipha's immortalized form still not lodge your memory? Well, perhaps your memory will return in time. I dearly hope so. Father, I do not believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Link seems confused. Oh, yes, of course. But first, it is not worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing it. That is quite a feat, my boy. This is a good one. Link, I doubt that you have endured a great many trials. I doubt not that you have endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, hero, I must inform you that Zora's domain is in danger of vanishing because of the divine beast RUTA. I shall do you the courtesy of speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast. Will you lend us your strength? What? King Darfram, my liege. Please do not speak so. To ask a Hylian for help, why, the very thought of it curls my fins. Muzu, I expected more of you. How can you still protest? Muzu, it is rude to speak that way to your king and his guest. Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy Hylian. Have we not already discussed this and arrived to that very conclusion? He is the key to saving Zora's domain. I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed, Link is a champion, through and through. As things now stand, Zora's domain, nay, perhaps all of Hyrule, is doomed to be swallowed by the sea. It is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Hylians alike must put aside all differences and band together. Have you forgotten already, my king? We cannot trust these lowly Hylians. 100 years ago, they abused the power of the ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. And that is not the least of it. It is their fault that Lady Mipha was lost to us. Link, divine beast RUTA has great power. Of late, it has been mercilessly spurting water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued with heavy rains. For us Zora, water and air are as one. So you would not think this be quite so critical of a problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir nearly to a point of flooding. If the reservoir bursts, as it soon will, I fear immense damage will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. Their Hylian lives are in very grave danger. Whoa. The divine beast is crying out. It's like an elephant, it looks like. The Wii U pad is going crazy. The divine beast of RUTA, your princess Zelda, often studied the divine beasts, that is, in the time before the Great Calamity. According to her research, the orbs are mechanisms that can control the water it generates. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no electricity coursing through them to stop them. Segin, who is quite shock resistant for a Zora, hit one of the with a shock arrow. Sure enough, it slowed the water a bit. Unfortunately, as an aquatic race, we Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. Perhaps because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once, the water soon returned to its full force. That is why I went in search of a Hylian who could help us. Link, I am certain that you have already figured this out, but we need you to use shock arrows to get those orbs working properly again. I will aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, I beg you. Help me stop Ruta's rampage of destruction. What? Princess Zelda herself instructed you to board the divine beast and appease it from within. So then, Princess Zelda is still alive? I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. The events of 100 years ago cannot be altered. It is true. But if we can regain control of the divine beasts, they may yet prove useful in stealing Calamity Ganon once and for all. Sealing. I did not know that you had such grand ambitions, Link. Wondrous, naturally, I shall help you too. Once it has stopped rampaging, you can easily climb inside of it. Come, Link, let us appease Ruta together. Thank you, Link, truly. We are in your debt. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you a gift of show of faith. Zora's armor! I told you guys! That will help me. Alright, custom armor, painstakingly crafted, each generation Zora princess for the future husband. Wearing it will give you the ability to swim up waterfalls. So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls, just like a Zora. Please take good care of it. King Dorfran! Surely you do not really intend to give an outsider the Zora armor? Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one that they sworn to marry. Princess Mipha made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him. So why should he receive such an honor? It is just too much, my liege. I do not understand it one bit. That Muzu is not easily swayed once his mind is set. You must understand, he was in charge of educating my dear Mipha. Naturally, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since we lost her to the calamity, he has grown. Oops. I hope you can forgive his rudeness. But what shall we do now? I tasked Muzu of finding the shark arrows we will need to appease. Okay. But now he has rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his words concern you. I will work this out with Muzu. I shall return shortly. Sidon, I suppose that means you are going to tell him. Link, Muzu is most likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I would like you to try to speak with him. Sorry, it was a string of word text that I had to speak, so I couldn't cut in between. Okay, you ready? Be quiet. Alright, so we need to go to the square down below. What's really the square though? Oh, let's put on the Zora armor. And I don't know. It all kind of looks weird. You came all the way here, but it was in vain. It was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen well, Muzu. There is something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister, Mipha, had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link. What? No! You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie. Not this Zora. How could Lady Mipha possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mipha's statue. This is the truth, Muzu. Though you never knew it, he was ever in Mipha's heart. Am I gonna remember?
I was thinking, this reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child, always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then. So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. Know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
What is the matter, Link? Are you unwell? You are quivering like a hatchling. Whatever is the matter? What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Hylian. There is no way you remembered her just now when it is most convenient. In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take your word. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. And do so. And I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows. Yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. Have you truly not figured it out yet? Simply take a closer look at what Link is wearing. You really think changing your clothes is going to make me... Is that the Zora armor from before? Lady Mipha made it by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this? Now you understand, don't you? Do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to and who she made the special armor for. The fact that the fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mipha made it for him and him alone. You have always disliked Hylians, even before the Great Calamity. That is why Mipha never told you. Now that you know, you must promise to help him save all of us, Muzu. Please, tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you have already figured it out. I would never have imagined she would make that special armor for one such as he. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it is our only option at this point. I'm a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior toward you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. That tall mountain over yonder is called Plomos Mountain, and there you will find Scatterback Point. A terrifying creature has made its home up there. It's an awful beast, shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Every single one could be fatal to a Zora. You must mean that Lionel. He is a man-beast, that one. That beast does indeed wield shock arrows. That is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He is vicious, to be sure, but I am certain Link will rise to the challenge. In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate that you will need at least 20 shock arrows. Do you think you can gather that many? Why do you still doubt him, Muzu? I have no doubt that he will be triumphant. Okay, Link, let's get moving. The fastest way to Plummus Mountain is ascend the waterfall east of the domain. That Zora armor should come in handy. Just swim to the waterfall basin, and then go up the waterfall from there. I'll wait at the East Reservoir Lake, right by the Divine Beast. Gather at least 10 shock arrows, and then come join me. Wonderful! Together we shall stop the Divine Beast's onslaught. Alright, so let's just quickly do this shrine. That way I can get back here pretty quickly. See you guys on the other side. Pushing power. Ah, I see. Oh, great. That was a mistake. Alright, come on. Yeah, that's the one we need. But is there any hammer? Anything at all? Oh. Wait a minute, this could be cryosis. Oops. Oh, I kept pushing the jump. I was like, why doesn't it work? That's why. Zora spear. Alright. Go down there. Oh, this one's gonna be tough. Oh man. Alright, well, we're gonna make one right here. How am I supposed to get up there? Okay, first of all, Alright. Now this one's gonna be tough. I need to do this one here. Alright. Now we need to try to line up the other one. No! Oh, I was so close. I was so close, guys. Alright, well, I think I know what to do now. How come there's no more boulders? That's weird. Alright. Need to... Well, alright. Well, we're gonna have to break that. We're gonna have to make it over there. Oh, no. No! Okay. This is hard, guys. This is hard. Alright, there we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna try to do, instead of using 2 here, I'm gonna try and just use 1. Like that. We'll have to see if that works. And then we'll use 1 right here to block it. That should block. And then that one All right. All right. Nope. No. Alright, well, maybe we might be able to push it. There we go. Alright, let's see. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, let me... Should just get in now. And that's how it's done! That is how it's done. That's how. Right there. Alright, let's get that spirit orb. And now we have the teleportation pad, which is amazing. So now we have two more and we can get another stamina gauge. Alright, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you have, don't forget to leave a like and smash the subscribe button. This is, you know, we're doing this every, what is this? Oh, it's a crab. It's a crab. It's a crab. We're doing this every Sunday morning, so be sure to come back, tune in, come on, you know you wanna, and you should, and wow. Is it just me, or did it get more watery? I feel like it got more watery. Alright, well, let's see what shops there are. But that will be in the next episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed. See you guys in the next one. I'll see you guys later. Hope you have a nice one.